Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So I went for a walk at Whitefish Island today and here I am leaving the car and we're heading onto the trail and I apologize that I'm breathing heavy. I know I sound like Darth Vader. It can't be helped. So this was recorded on May 4th, 2025. We are at the Sioux Canal, which is at the Sioux Locks in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, which is where I live. Isn't that pretty? And it was a beautiful day. It went almost up to 18 degrees Celsius. There were so many people out walking, and the grass is getting green. And just like a week and a half ago, we still had snow. This is a house that's down at the canal. You can see our Canadian flag waving. That is made of sandstone that was taken from the canal back when they built the canal. I really love it. It's so beautiful. Oops, sorry about my finger there. But anyway, this is the beginning of the walk. We're going to be crossing over a little bridge. So I already crossed over the bridge, and now we're heading down to the trail and going to the second bridge, which will take us to Whitefish Island. And you can see there's no leaves on the trees yet, but the grass is green and there's so many little critters and birds out and there's some trout lilies out and yeah, I think in the next couple of weeks all of the leaves should start coming out and the blossoms. So here's the little bridge and I'm just going to move my camera so we're not filming that little family. This is the little river. There's usually tons and tons of geese and ducks and so many beavers. You'll see a beaver dam pretty soon. So there's one of the beaver dams, and you can see a little duck down there, or a goose, I can't quite tell. And you can see everything's still kind of dead looking, but it's starting to green up, and it was just really lovely just to get out. So I'm carrying all of my art supplies, and I'm looking for a spot to sit down and do a quick watercolor sketch. It won't be great because I find painting outside very hard. I don't know how people do it. All right, so this is the spot that I decided to choose. I am just inside a little pavilion. It's a really cute little pavilion. I don't know if I have a picture of it. But that is the international bridge that connects Sioux, Ontario to Sioux, Michigan. And it goes over Whitefish Island. And you can hear all of the critters and animals and birds. And I'm just sitting right here on this little bench. This is the pavilion on the inside. And I was visited by so many creatures. It was so cute. So here's a little squirrel. He was my supervisor. He and his friends came and they stayed with me for about an hour. People leave little piles of bird seeds everywhere for the animals. I did not have any bird seeds with me, and I think they were very disappointed with me, so I'll bring some next time. I usually do, but I forgot this time. You can hear the red-winged blackbird and the chickadee in the background. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the sounds of nature, and I love all of these little critters so very much. So I had a hard time getting started because I just wanted to sit and look at all the animals. Look how cute this guy is. He's absolutely adorable. Or she. With a little black tip on her tail, or his tail. And I just realized it says I love boobs on that picture behind the squirrel. Oh my gosh. Someone did graffiti. I hate all the graffiti. But that's funny. So yeah, this guy or his friends, they stayed with me the whole time. So here are some geese in the background. And that third geese, that last geese, he was very angry at the other two geese. And I missed that he was chasing them. So you can see the evergreen trees, they provide a little bit of green, and there's those red bushes. The wood is red, they're really pretty. And this is the beaver pond. And I usually sit on the other side of the beaver pond. But the side where I am now is quieter. And here is my supervisor. And here are some chickadees. I was just They were always coming to visit me. They were trying to land on me. They're so friendly. So here is a picture of me doing a very quick sketch, and I've got my little portable painter stuff out. It's just my sketchbook. Here's the squirrel again. Yeah, super cute. Isn't he cute? And you can see those red bushes I was talking about. And here's the squirrel coming to check my bag to see if I brought any seeds. He came right up to me. And here I've already put the first layer of color down there, and I'm just adding a little bit of blue, or I'm trying to. I could not record myself in paint. I'm not coordinated enough to do that. So sorry about that, you guys. But I did have fun, and that's just like one layer. I just wanted to get like a real quick sketch to try to capture my impressions, but I took lots and lots of reference photos. So I will try this again at home. You can hear the geese and my heavy breathing. Yeah, I want to do this picture from home. And I was quite comfortable, but it was hard to see because I was sitting in the shade, but the sun was coming across. And that's kind of what it looks like. It looks pretty bad, but I did it really quickly. And there you could see what it looks like right against the actual image. And here's a video that I took trying to show it again. And you can see the lighting just keeps changing depending on whether the sun's behind a cloud or not. It kept going from bright, vivid blues to duller colors. Yeah, this is my favorite spot to walk in here. Like, this place is like 10 minutes away from my house. I'm still just showing it. And that is the view from behind me while I was painting. This is what was behind me. So I had water on three sides of me. And this is the walk back. This is just a picture, and I will be showing you some of the animals and birds that I saw. So this is a pair of red-winged blackbirds. They're a couple. The male is the one with the red and the black, and the female is the one with the stripes. Aren't they cute? And they have such a pretty song. I love the way they sing. Like, it's funny. And here's another boardwalk that I'm crossing, because it's all built across a wetland, which is why there's so many birds and critters. These are trout lilies. They're the first ones to bloom. So pretty. And there's a little chipmunk, and this is just one of them. There are literally hundreds of chipmunks and squirrels out there. Everywhere you look, there's something alive. Here's a little bird, and it's camouflaged next to that rock. I think it's a sparrow. And of course, geese everywhere. They're nesting already. They're looking for nesting sites and building nests. And heading back across the second bridge to head home. So here's the video of that. So that's the Sioux Canal on the Canadian side, and that's the sandstone house on the Canadian side because I'm Canadian. And those are the Sioux locks right there. And that is it. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe, and all of those things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, you guys, take care, stay safe, and happy painting. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed my walk at Whitefish Island. Bye, guys.